We are back for Ari's Tale, Part 2, here in the open plains of the Eastern Shar, north of Lusagun, and in Okhov, one of the old empires, or what's left of the old empire that used to make up all of Murgham, Mohorand, down here, this area, and even part of Thay, because Thay was part of Mohorand at one time, and they broke off. So, or is it vice versa? I don't know. Doesn't matter. But what matters is that we're down here, and Ari was hanging out in the salt pits, and Mara was even in the salt pits, and Roderick was like, "I'm going into town. Let you have your private time." Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, listening.
you guys are letting me do the recap. You guys suck.
You didn't ask, so I'm just letting you go with it.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh.
no. I was just giving a little bit, and then you guys get to figure out the rest.
So after we got there,
We're back with our
sorry,
card game.
Wait, what the heck happened?
Risky Danzig and Ariana.
Where'd that come from?
Ethereal.
I don't know.
They're
What's going on?
back.
No, that's
You
last
guys
night.
hear that?
Cards decided they
Yeah.
to
What
take
is
a
going
long
on?
nap because
it's coming through your mic, Sam.
No, it's
they
hold
need
on.
the rest. So,
The Bard game.
There it is. Okay. Shut this down. Jeez Louise.
Also rolled a
Oh, of course, this one comes up. Technical difficulties. We're not going to edit later.
Thumbs up.
We're going to leave it there. We're going to let people see that there are things that happen behind the scenes. So, here we are. Alkoff. Y'all take it away because I just screwed it up. Shut up now.
Ari dived into the water. Roderick and Mara thought that she was killing herself, but she wasn't. Saw a weird mermaid-like creature, so I tried following it, found some ruins, and then learned a lot about the reason why the land is the way it is. And then I was going back out to meet up with them.
Right, let me see. Get Roderick.
Yeah, met Roderick because he was a bear. He's a druid. He was getting attacked by a pack of dogs. Mara was getting attacked by some wolves, and her horse got killed. And then they both just decided, sure, we'll follow this crazy lady.
It was flying
Levitating.
behind us. Okay, levitation. Sorry.
You got into a fight too. I think was it Mara fighting some hyenas or something?
Yeah,
That's
what
what it
he
was,
said.
hyenas, not wolves. I said wolves by accident.
No, it's okay.
There are some really good caricature hyenas.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I tried. Tanya helped. She did the basing. So, in town, Mara and Roderick, you guys sitting down, I guess, eating
Sausage.
sausages, blood sausages.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Ari at this point would have came walking, right?
Mhm.
Ari would have came walking down the street.
Walking down the street in my 6'4".
It's actually walking down the street smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice.
That's not the song I was singing.
Different song.
Huh?
That is not the song I was singing.
I know. But driving down the street in my 6'4". I was there when they came out. I think that was late 80s.
Country version's better.
I don't know what that is.
You should look it up. It's hilarious.
I bet it is. It's a comedy, right? It's a comedic take.
No, it's like actually serious, but it's
Oh.
just a what do you call a parody?
So somebody was trying to make money off of somebody else's work idea.
No, it's different words and everything. It's the
Right.
same beat and all that stuff. It's still called Court 45,
Oh, I see.
but they just got permission to do a parody. So,
I bet you they got paid for it too.
hmm
Yeah.
rightfully deserved.
Okay. All right. My filters came in, Sonia.
Well, that's good.
Okay. So let's see. What are we gonna
Yeah.
do here in town? Oh, so yeah, you coming down street, whatever. And they happen to look over at you. And it says, hey.
I just do the awkward like hand comes up from side halfway up like into a high right next where the hand's right next to the head and then puts it right back down.
And Roderick, your hair looks funny. The hair's all with the salt and everything.
No, my hair's always wet. Everything on me is always wet.
No, you look funny. Should probably wash that brine out.
It's coming from the guy who transforms into dirty animals.
They're not dirty. They clean themselves. Would you like a demonstration?
You can do whatever you want, big guy. Just keep in mind you're in public.
Looks around. I don't think they care. And he points at the cat over there cleaning itself.
So
All
you're
right,
saying
all right.
that
Settle
are you
down there,
saying
boys.
are you saying that you lick yourself instead of taking a shower?
I don't. The beasts do.
You are the beasts.
I become something else. I'm no longer Roderick. I am the beast. Roar.
I'm gonna interrupt both of them talking, and I'm gonna have a big old sausage on the end of my fork, and I'm gonna extend my hand right in between the middle of them, and I'm gonna be like, sausage?
He looks at you. And he looks over Ari. I've had a couple. Would you like that one?
What is it again? A blood sausage?
Yeah.
Sausage, yep.
What's it made from?
Blood, sausage
Blood.
intestine casings, and sometimes rice or sorghum, depending on where you are. I think it's sorghum here. And they have meats they put in it. They also have some spice that they throw in there. You should try one.
Sure.
So you grab it from Mara. It has
Mm.
I eat it off the stick as she's holding it out.
I see. It has a that's
See? It's pretty good, right?
it's got if you ever had andouille sausage, it's got more of a bite. The spice is of a Middle Eastern variety.
Hmm.
So you'll see that Ari is like a little bitch when it comes to spice. She's not like a huge fan of spice. Like mild to medium is like the highest that she'd ever go, like salsa. So like nothing at all.
Yeah, that one hit you, didn't it? And then seeing you struggle, Roderick grabs your water skin and holds it up for you. Might need that.
I look at Roderick and I just put my hand out and I like do like this little magic and just throw some water into my mouth.
How did you do that? And
Magic.
that sounded like a goat. Because I can't do that.
I'm sure you can if you try.
I probably could. He grabs a cup of water and tries to catch it.
Just wait till next sunrise. You'll be able to change out your spell slots and your cantrips. You can do it
I
tomorrow.
don't understand your reference. Are you talking game mechanics while I'm trying to role play? Put my glasses on so my eyes don't hurt. Oh snap.
So did you get everything you needed to get done out down at the water? Find what you
Just
need?
just walking the path set before me, that's all.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you flied.
I levitate.
Oh, well, how do you, I have a question. How do you initiate propulsion without wings? Because levitate is like straight up, right? Yeah. So how do you move forward?
Like this. I'll just start levitating and just floating.
And now you're in the air. How do you move forward now? Do you, oh, you have a staff, so you kind of like do the whole raft thing. Okay.
No.
The button on the side.
I will myself forward with my mind. If you'd
Uh,
like to imagine spectral tentacles pushing me forward, then that probably might be easier.
well, I if you're since you're talking game mechanics now, uh
Roger, this is the conversation
le-
that you should be having.
levitate just goes straight up.
Listen here, buddy.
You
Try to
Talking
add
about you're
flavor,
talking
and
about
there it
you're
is.
talking about powers. You're talking about powers that you can't comprehend.
I can't comprehend powers.
Powers that you can't comprehend.
Why do you think I can't comprehend?
Because you have no experience.
Oh, I see. So upon meeting me, you know my whole life story and my experiences. That's why you're on this thing, because
You're a druid.
right, but you're on this quest now for some kind of an atonement. Is this part of that you need to um break that cycle of assuming?
All right, I'm gonna move along.
I'm gonna eat the last bite of the sausage, and
Uh,
so where to?
Yeah, where are we
are
going?
we staying here or are we not?
He sits, grabs a piece of bread and sops up, what's left on his plate or his bowl, whatever. He says, where are we headed, man? Here to help you.
North.
North? Are we taking the road? Are we going across country? What would you think is good for us?
We're taking the road until we get at a perfect geometrical turn to go straight to the port.
Well, which
To the
port do you
left.
want to go to?
To the left, south left. South west.
Oh, you're talking about
From where you are, yes, right there, by the River of Spears.
I see. So we walk up to the river and we're heading where? West? East?
You know what? No. We're gonna go to the pyramid and then go from the pyramid to the port
What pyramid are we going to?
of the seer.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Mara?
Like I said, the path set before me is just my whimsical, whatever comes to my mind first.
Mara,
So hey, Roderick, can you turn into a camel and give me a ride? Is that a no?
that's a blank stare at you.
Fine. Okay. Well, get up.
And Roderick and Mara lived happily ever after.
All right. When do we leave? I should probably stock up on some water.
You don't need water. I got you.
Oh, that's right.
Unless you're planning on
Forgetting.
leaving, then you might want to grab some water.
No, I have no use anywhere else. So I'm here. Stick around.
You have no use anywhere else.
Nope. They kicked me out.
That must
They don't need
suck.
me anymore.
Why did they
Yeah.
kick you out?
Well, I don't not necessarily kick me out. They just didn't need me anymore.
Mm.
And you know, I devoted a lot to them and I gave them a lot of my time and I gave everything to them just for them to say I'm not needed anymore. And so I left. Screw them. And I had a couple of drinks. And I had some more.
Mm.
You know, a
Then I had some
person
more.
without, or a being without purpose is just existing.
Right.
You should reflect on what your purpose is.
Well, I don't have one anymore, which is why,
Which
or
is why you need to
I
reflect on
just
it.
haven't found it out. So
No, this is
maybe
not.
I'll
This
find
is.
one on the way.
I think Arya would realize that she's kind of like maybe in a like she can see in a passive aggressive way. It may be viewed that she might be passive aggressive, like saying like leave or whatever. She'll be like, I'm not saying that you being here is bothering me at all. Just want to make sure that's
Mm,
clear. I'm just saying for your own personal life and benefit, it might be good to reflect on what your purpose is.
yeah, well, I'll do that on the way.
Sounds good.
You know what, Mara?
So,
He's got thoughts.
no, got a journey. It's filled with thoughts.
Usually when people travel, they don't speak much, especially when they're focused.
What?
Nothing.
Repeat that?
Nothing.
Okay. All right, Roger.
I think Roderick's being passive aggressive.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
maybe it's time for him to let his inner beast out.
Mm. I think I'm just gonna go get some sleep. Are we leaving in the morning?
What time is it?
It's after dinner.
After dinner? Then well, it's honestly up to Ari because we are on her watch.
You already know my take on this. I'm not ready. I don't rest.
So she's gonna head out. We're gonna follow as best we can. We'll do it that way. We'll travel as long as we can. And if we get separated or if we can't keep up, then we will um go our separate ways and find another route.
In no way, shape, or form should I be comfortable during this trek.
Okay, it's okay. Comfort's overrated.
Yes, yes, it is.
Where are we headed?
To the pyramid.
Okay. In the morning or tonight?
Now.
All right, let's go.
Oh, that's right. We were buying rations before we left too, right?
Yep.
I
Yep.
remember. Did I buy any?
Sure. I don't know. Did you?
I'm looking. I have 15, so yes, I think I did.
Okay, good.
And I have plenty.
I can hunt. All right. You
So
guys
did
head
we
out.
get
Oh, sorry.
what did we get the equivalent of a short rest
Yeah,
in
do that.
this or a long?
Short rest. You can do that.
Short rest? Okay.
Okay. So, you guys head out of Aldemar. Come out of the that northeastern gate. fortified. Um, the guards wave at you, wish you well. And Roderick says, "Thank you. It was a nice place. I loved your salt baths. I think she liked them." And then he looks up, seeing you floating, and points up. She liked them too. Um, hey, you know what, Ari? I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes a rope, ties it around his shoulders, this, and hands you one end. I'll pull you. This doesn't count like riding on a camel, Mara.
It's okay.
You don't need to pull me.
You don't have any locomotion.
I have elementalism, so the wind can be blowing. I can blow the wind behind me as I move forward.
So you're farting so you can move. Okay. He takes his rope off.
Why you gotta just ruin everything, Sam?
Yeah,
It's,
right.
it's Roderick's personality.
Well,
You want me to
well,
change it?
maybe it'll cool us off. It's coming from
I-
behind us, I'm sure,
I would-
Roderick.
I wouldn't stand back there. I mean,
I'm gonna no. So now because he's saying that, hang on a second.
Uh-oh. You're gonna do stinking cloud.
No,
What?
I think prestidigitation lets you make something smells like something, right?
I don't know. I don't understand that word.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I'm talking to the GM.
I don't know.
It says it's a sensory effect.
Yes.
So I would say that I can make it a sensory effect. So I'm just gonna make like it seems like it smells like a stink cloud around Roderick.
Oh, smells like that time that I was a bull that hadn't bathed.
And
Oh,
it's hot out,
yeah.
man. All right, I'm gonna walk a little forward
He
Yeah, I don't
to
think
the
you
side.
wanna. I don't think you wanna ride that camel anymore, Mara.
No, I'll work on my feet. That's fine.
It's a stinky camel.
he decides to create water. Rinses himself off with it.
He still smells like it.
Ah. What are you doing to me?
Not doing anything.
You're a terrible person.
No, you said I was farting to move myself, so
I didn't say you were. I was asking if you were. You're easily offended. You sure you're not
I'm
from,
sensitive right now, Roderick, all right?
are you
I'm in a
sure
I'm in an unstable mental place and you're messing with me.
I'm not messing with you. I'm just asking questions. Are you sure you're not from a northern climate?
What?
Are you sure you're not from a northern climate?
I don't know what that means.
Well, you're melting right now.
Nope, I'm just always wet.
Uh,
I don't know, Ari. I think Roderick's a narcissist. He tries to get you riled up, and then he starts to pick at you after that. We'll have to we'll have to keep an eye on him.
I think the true Roderick is not like this, and that a certain person outside of Roderick's personality, actual personality, is causing him to be like this.
Come on, guys, we're wasting time. Let's get on to the pyramid.
Listen, he's gonna throw his you're gonna throw his little punches at me, I'm gonna hit back, all right?
How many miles we look into this pyramid?
I'd say we follow the um outskirt, like the edge of the Lake of Salt, and then just head straight northwest from it.
Okay. The Lake of Salt. That sounds dry.
1,200 miles? What?
1,200.
Hold on.
Ooh, right. Ooh, Ben. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, it's 320 miles.
Too easy.
So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see what happens. All right. So, how many days? Yeah. So you travel about 2 days. Starts to get real warm, but or that day it's really warm, and sun comes up, comes down. Yeah, he's gonna take a. Are you? I know you were saying that you're just keep going right now. The whole party is sitting on a point of exhaustion because you guys are
Oh,
walking
damn.
forward.
Okay. Exhaustion.
Yeah.
That means we're moving slower than normal, right?
At this point, yeah.
So we can it's all right. We can take a long rest.
Okay, you guys stop here.
Where are we at?
You guys are right about here. 2 days out.
Well, 2 days is pretty good without taking
2 days is
Huh?
Uh,
I'm proud of everybody. Good job.
panting.
panting.
Yeah. We can do it. All right, so we'll set up camp. Is it evening? Okay.
Yep.
I'll do first watch. You only need to sleep like 4 hours, right?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't think I have any special sleeping traits.
Oh, you don't have trance.
Mm-mm.
All right. Then I'll do first watch.
Okay. Who's going to do second?
Roderick.
All right, he'll do second. Okay.
He's better at night because he's got eyes like a hawk.
Oh,
Get the pun there? No, nobody.
good point. Yeah, yeah. I gotcha. I'm
Lear's
picking
like
up
an
what you're laying
owl.
down.
All right. So the watch ends uneventfully. What do you do?
Pack up and leave.
Yep, get on going.
Oh, all right. Problem. Okay. So you guys start heading out. See how far you get. Okay. Okay. So are you guys stopping every couple of days or you just keep going?
I'm
Um,
pretty much pushing everybody to keep going until they essentially are telling me that they cannot go any further.
mhm. Or unless exhaustion slows us down.
Well, every other day you're getting a point of exhaustion because you're not stopping.
So, oh, here's that.
Wait, what?
Every other day we're gonna gain a point of
Oh,
exhaustion.
yeah, so I guess it would be every 2 days we're stopping then.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. So that's that. That. Where's that at? Come on. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. 2 and 0. All right. You guys get to, let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10. So you guys are right about here. Yeah, you're right about here. About a day away from the road itself.
Not bad.
What's your passive?
Perception?
Yeah.
14.
15.
14? 15? Okay. So as you guys are walking, I need a marching order.
Um,
I'm in
I'll
front.
go. Oh, you're in front? Okay. I'll be in
I am the
the
compass.
middle. That's true. Makes
Okay.
sense.
You're in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, damn. Okay. So you guys are walking along. Right. It starts to get dark. What do you do?
Um, keep an eye
Natural
out
dark?
on things and keep going.
Huh? What?
Is it natural darkness or like unnatural darkness?
Natural darkness. Getting darky dark.
Are we on the second day?
You are on the second day of the you're 10 days out, by the way, from where you were
So
before.
it's an exhaustion night, or is it a
Did I say 10? 11, 12. So you guys are actually here. You guys are actually here.
Oh.
And yes, you already have a point of exhaustion.
okay? Well then, if it's one of the if it's that night, then gotta
Okay.
rest.
All right.
Well, guess we gotta stop again.
All right. So the two of you start setting up camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there some place that looks like campable?
Sure. You want to look around for it? Survival?
Yes.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I have guidance. Guide myself. Oh, that's not good. Well, let me add some stuff to it. 15.
So you find a little bowl in the sandy ground here that you could probably, bunk in overnight. You and what's his name? Ari, I'm sorry, you and what's her name? Ari can bunk in.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this isn't a place where it would be like quicksand or something, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, camp is set.
Okay.
Regular rotation then.
So who's got first watch?
I will.
Because you'll take 4 hours and then Ari, you got the other 4?
Sure.
Okay. Right. So the two of you are going to do a fire.
I don't need a fire.
Mara?
Oops. Sorry, I'm on mute. Yeah, if it's cold, then
Okay. So you put together a fire.
something small.
Cool. All right. So you guys, the two of you sit there and pass the night.
All right.
Get up in the morning. You head out.
Yep.
Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So D8. Let's see how far you get this time.
Rations is how many a day?
1 per day. It's
One
been
per day?
call it 17 days so far.
17.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start looking for some lizards or whatever they had out here.
You want to do some hunting then?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So go ahead and do survival check.
Um,
In
that
fact,
is 19.
oh, okay. 1 second. Let me look something up. I have a book for this. Into the Wild. Where's it at? Yay. All right, let's bring that up. Come on. Sorry, I lost the screen. Okay. Go up here. Discovery 211. Desert. Okay, 211, 219. Okay. Oh, hello. There's 219. What? Why did it go there? Here we go. All right. So roll a d20.
Go ahead.
Ari,
Oh, what? Huh?
roll a d20.
Just straight, nothing added.
Correct.
8. Let's get a bump.
Okay. All right, cool. And then roll a. What did you get on your survival check, Mara?
19.
Okay. All right, cool. And then roll another d20.
Am I doing this one too?
Yeah, sure.
15.
All right. Where you guys are sitting. Um. no. All right. So you guys are sitting there. You can see underneath the sand and dirt where you're in this bowl, there's actual rock. Look at the rocks. They're square and rectangular in shape, and they're connected.
Ooh. Are you interested in taking a pause and checking this out? Is this something that's supposed to be on your journey?
Well, that's where you are. You guys are sitting right on it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Guess we dig.
There's rocks that look like they create something, or that there's just rocks that are like all connected.
They're all connected. Like there's on top of something.
Sure. You can dig.
Okay.
Dig a
And
tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Roderick is a giant, right?
Was, yeah.
Is he a giant?
Mhm.
Okay.
Was, yeah.
Okay, I will start clearing stuff away, see what we can uncover.
So you start to clear away and you realize you're sitting on what used to be some kind of a floor of some kind. And you dig towards the edges of it and you come up to the low remains of the wall. It used to be there. So it's like you're sitting in some kind of a structure at this point. Right now you guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're here. That's where you are now. Oh, and I got to get you an animal. Hold on a second, because you guys found food. Where's it at? This is 219. There it is. Roll another d20. Miss. This time it's got to be you.
Me? Okay.
Oh,
That would be a 20.
Well, this time you were able to shoot down a. You actually saw it and shot it down. Got a nice big fat vulture
Oh,
drop.
vulture.
Yeah.
the hunter
Look.
becomes the hunted.
Yeah.
Are vultures like good to eat, or is that like some gross meat because they eat dead stuff?
It's tough.
It's like a raccoon. Ever had raccoon?
No.
Just kidding.
Well, thanks. I've chased a raccoon off.
Well, let's prepare that vulture for later. At least we'll have something to eat later.
I'm going to be burning the hell out of that vulture's meat before I eat it.
So you cook it up. Damn it. There we go. All right. So you like I said, Mara, you're digging, clearing off the dirt and then the sand. It's not too hard because that's just sand. And you get to the edges of the walls and you realize, there's an old structure here.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So, well, interested, so I'm gonna keep digging. Any other kind of signs of, I don't know, people buried under there too?
You want to dig
Or
down?
was it just, I mean, is there an entrance eventually, or are we gonna
Well,
keep,
I don't know. You want to keep
this
digging?
is your pyramid, right? That you wanted to hit?
No, the pyramid's over there, and I point towards the big pyramid that we can see into the northwest.
There's a pyramid over there. Is that what that is?
To the top left of us, there it says Pyramid of the Seer.
Okay. Right.
Where is that at? I don't see it
Top left.
on the map. Top left. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I gotcha.
If Mara ever looks at Ari while she's digging, she'll notice that Ari is not digging. She's simply just blowing sand away with her hands.
Blow harder.
Her magic. Is she using her magic? Is that what she's doing?
Yep.
Okay.
This the wind thing.
Yeah.
Elementalism has become the newest and bestest cantrip ever.
Sweep all that stuff away.
So
So
as you
what is it
sweep it
that we are
away,
uncovering?
as you sweep it away, um, you see pieces and parts of it are kind of broken up. And what do you do?
I
Put the
mean,
pieces back together.
You start putting the pieces back together?
If it looks like it's broken.
It is broken. Like
Yep.
something was here, and it's busted open. Or somebody busted it open to dig deeper. It's all together now.
right, well, I mean, if it's just we're digging and digging and it's just getting bigger and bigger, or is there like a ruins?
It's pretty much where you're at.
Well, eventually, I mean, if it's not nothing spectacular sticks out, I mean, the pyramid is up that way. I'm okay with stopping if you guys are, unless you want to cover this.
I'm just trying to figure out exactly what we have here, because at first it was like stone floor, and now that's broken through, so there's more underground under it? Or am I just like stupid?
What do you mean? Like the ground, the floor, the pieces of stone and stuff, it's broken.
Yeah, does it look like it's got like a hole somewhere, so like someone's broken out, or like a hole where someone's broken in, or is it just like normal broken because it's a ruin?
Either broken in or broken up.
Okay, I'm gonna look in that hole.
Okay. And you start looking a hole, and clearing it, you come up across some membrane. Like, what is this thing? And it feels a little sticky.
Um, Membrane, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use Mage Hand to poke at the membrane?
Yeah, I thought you were down there digging at it, I guess.
I was, and now that it's feeling weird, I'm gonna step back and let a phantasmal force deal with it instead.
You're gonna cast Phantasmal Force?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
My Mage Hand.
got it. Okay. All right, so you start using your mage hand. Excuse me. And you're digging it up, and the membrane gets bigger and bigger, and you realize it's pretty big. So, what are you gonna do?
Can I recognize this thing?
It's weird. Nature.
Like membrane? What
Yeah.
the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Nature roll +0 to 14.
14. It's definitely biological and natural, and not quite sure what it could
I'll
be.
ask Roderick. Roderick, you know what this is?
Oh, he's not there.
I mean, he's not there.
Roderick left?
I've been saying you two for the last few miles.
Why?
You two set up camp.
Yeah, but when he didn't say bye, he just left?
He, did he leave? I don't know.
Oh, he just not around.
You guys are gonna backtrack?
When was the
Oh,
last time we saw Roderick walking with us?
That morning 10 days ago?
I thought he was
10 days ago.
I thought he was with us the whole time.
I told you guys.
I feel like we would have realized he's not there the day of.
I kept saying it like, hey, it's just you two, and you two set camp, and only you two are setting up the watch. I kept saying that, and you guys are okay, no problem. Just keep going.
I think yeah.
I mean, I
I
did
just-
say it like that, right?
I mean, I heard
Yeah,
you
no,
say
I-
you too, but I didn't know that.
Right.
I thought you were I thought that you were like, misspoke or something. I don't know.
No.
And I thought you were just putting more emphasis on us two because we're players and DM character is kind of in the background. Okay, well, I don't know what to do at this point. 10 days ago we lost him and or I don't know what to do. That's a
Well,
long
everybody remember Roderick.
yeah.
You guys are
I-
just gonna keep digging here and not go back?
Well, maybe he'll catch up. I don't know what happened. That's 10 days. That's 10 days ago.
I did tell him that if he wants to leave, he can leave anytime. So he probably is gone.
Oh well, yeah, maybe he did. Maybe he did leave. He didn't say anything though. It's odd. And again, we didn't notice. I don't know.
All right, well, I'm gonna
Poor
cut this
Roderick.
membrane.
Okay, so you cut this membrane. All right. And then this appendage comes out, has a long stinger on it. And then it explodes open. And it starts to crawl out. And you see a lion's head with giant, big horns right here. Right here.
The hell?
Extends. You see it has large bat wings as it crawls out of there, looking at you. All right, initiative.
I'll say mama. I am mama.
I'll be right back. Initiative.
Initiative.
I can't tell it that I'm mom.
You can. You surely can. You can say your mom.
I message into its head and say that I am mom.
One second.
Let's do. I got 22.
Where's it at?
I rolled an unnatural 20.
Awesome. I think I need to use a different creature. I thought I had a manticore. Stinks.
We should have just left this thing here. Gone back for
I
Roderick.
know. Well, we still have time to go back to Roderick after we handle this, or we could.
Me,
Yeah,
I
we
want to
have
go back for
options.
Roderick, but Ari doesn't because Ari's on a quest. And she has to meet a specific time frame so that way she can complete her quest and then make it back to her friends.
That is true.
I use
I
this.
don't have message or anything either.
I do have message, but you can only communicate with 120 feet, and you have to be able to see them.
Yeah,
We would need sending.
that's true. Nope, I do not have sending or anything like that.
Where's it at? Oh, it's up there. There it is. Ta-da! Oh,
How odd
what's odd?
that there was no, he didn't let us know or anything that he just
Maybe
kind
he
of
could. Maybe
walked
he
off.
couldn't. Maybe he couldn't. That's okay.
That's true.
You guys are known for assuming, but that's okay.
Oh, there's that.
I've got a fantastic idea if this thing doesn't recognize me as Mama.
What's that?
I'll have to wait till it's my turn.
I see. That works. We'll put this out there. I need the ruins. Where's my ruins? Is that them? No, that's not them.
Oh, it says hear and understand. Fuck.
What happened?
The details of the spell. Unless this thing speaks common, then I wouldn't be able to do what I want to do to it.
Right. So,
Does it speak common? Do I know if it speaks common?
it's not your
Or
turn.
no, sorry, not speak, but understands common.
Understand when you try to communicate with it and it just in its head you just feel rage and anger. Like you woke it up from something.
Great.
I am Mama.
We could put it back to sleep.
You could try to
Yeah,
put
you wanna give it a lullaby?
Yeah, that's not what would be my first thought to sing to it. But there's always running away if it gets crazy.
well, he does have
If
wings.
something popped out of the sand like that, then I'd
I'm gonna
be
say he
ready to
can
pop.
fly, and but I can dimension door 500 feet with you if I wanted
That's
to.
that's possible, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So if you want to like hack at this thing's wings once, and then I'll dimension door us away, then we won't get the
Yeah, if
goodie. Then we won't get the goodies from killing it.
let's see how much we get beat up.
And I don't think Umberly
Well,
would appreciate me running from a
really?
abomination like this.
Every day's a test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But a wise person does know when to quit.
You know what? You do have the ability to talk to her too. Ask her
What?
questions.
I do?
Don't you?
I don't have contact patron yet
Oh, okay.
because I took a level in
Oh,
Paladin.
man. Yeah, that's why she's upset with you. You can't talk to her.
She's
Uh-oh.
so upset that I can't talk to her until the next level.
Damn, bro. Bro.
I mean, it doesn't stop me from trying to talk to her.
Okay. So you were in the air. Okay.
Me?
Or you were on the ground. Okay. And
Well, I
then
must say I wasn't in the air this time.
okay.
I was cutting the membrane, so I figured I'd be on the ground.
There you go. All right. Let me get the camera going and then we'll do all this good stuff right here. Where's it at? Ta-da! Look at all that mess. Where did it all come from? Okay. There we go.
That looks good.
Actually, that's not what I want.
Dang, that thing's big.
Yep. Came out hungry.
What is that? I don't, what's it
Let me turn off some lights.
look like?
Oh, that's
It's
even
like
better.
a chimera.
Is it?
I think it's a chimera.
It's actually a manicore.
You know, that was my second guess.
I don't have that many, unfortunately. I thought I had one. Maybe I do. Maybe it's in the to be painted pile, which there's several.
Wait, so this mini is a chimera, but it's supposed to be a manticore that you described, right?
That is absolutely correct.
Okay, so my eyes do not deceive me.
I think it looks like, I'm sorry, a long time ago, I guess, it was in the box to your right at the top on that shelf.
What
It
box?
had some crazy looking animals in it, crazy looking creatures. It was on the shelving system. If you're at your computer to your right on the top near the stairs,
Yeah.
it had some creatures in there.
Oh, the big box?
Yeah, it has a bunch of minis in
Yeah, the oversized stuff.
it. Yeah,
I got a manicore in there?
something.
Now I gotta look. I don't think I have a manticore in here. No, I don't.
No.
No.
Bummer.
But I have
Okay.
this demon needs to come out of here though. Okay. Demon doesn't go in there. Okay. There we go. This guy is gonna go over here. Then where am I? What am I doing? Oh, let's do this. Right there. Okay. So let's get initiative.
22.
22?
Yep.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, that's right. You already said that. Okay, 22 and unnatural 20. Okay. That. Okay. And then I do this. Okay. All right. Let's see. 22 for Mara.
What does it do under the sand?
Ari,
How does it breathe?
20. What?
How was it breathing if it was under the sand?
Was asleep.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Got woken up.
Oh man, now I feel bad.
No, you don't. Ari just wanted to play with it. Wanted to talk to it.
I just wanted to poke it with a stick.
There we go. Okay. So, um, okay, that's its initiative. Let me roll dice. I had dice. Put them all away. Okay. Boop. All right, cool. Okay, so Mara, you're up first.
Well, is it coming after us looking like he's gonna eat us, or is it coming after, is it just like annoyed and rising up?
He's hungry.
He's hungry, he's ready. Okay, fine. Fine, fine. I'm swinging then.
Okay, so you're gonna run up to him?
Yeah, if he's hungry and he wants to eat, then I
Okay.
don't want to be meal.
You're gonna give him something to eat. Steal.
Oh, not today.
Would you roll?
That was a natural one. Can I luck that? Do I have luck on her? Oh man. Yes. Lucky.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Reaction.
reroll.
You're using your reaction.
Oh, lucky is a reaction?
Yep. I said that in the homebrew rules post.
Oh, and the home rule.
Yep.
Right. Oh, let's try it again then. Uh, 11.
11
Mhm.
does not hit. You have a third attack?
That's my second attack.
Okay.
Is a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
And offhand, might as well.
Bonus action attack.
18.
Okay. That hits.
Was that hit? Okay. That would only be a 6 plus another d6 cold damage from the scimitar. 5.
5 points.
5. First was this 6 and then 5, so 11.
Oh, sweetie, you're going to make great meal when I'm done tearing you apart.
Uh-oh.
It
He
just
talked.
talked.
It
He just
did.
spoke. Oh my gosh.
All right, Plan A in effect now. I was looking at Plan B.
So it's its turn.
It rolled better than a 20?
It rolled a 21.
What the fuck?
So it's going to use 3 attacks. Yeah, there we go. First one is a 23, Mara. Mara?
Hold on, mute. Yes.
That's 5 points of slashing. Syndicate attack. That's a 15.
No.
Third attack, it uses its tail spike. Oh, you're so lucky. Bounced off that 18.
Bummer.
Swings that spike and doesn't hit you. Okay. So he is there, and now it is Ari's turn.
I am going to cast Suggestion.
Okay. I rolled a 19 on the die.
Okay, I will take that spell slot and be useless.
So what was your suggestion? Tell me what you're going to tell it to do.
Nope.
No, you got to
Ru-
tell me.
No,
It's
you
part of the
ruined
spell.
it.
No, it's
ruined
part of the
it.
casting spell.
No, you ruined it. You ruined it, Sam.
I didn't ruin it.
You had to roll high.
Okay, so what is it that you told him you wanted him to do?
I was going to tell him
Uh-huh.
fly halfway across the world that way and go back to sleep.
I will sleep when you're both in my belly.
Well, you know
Mara,
that like we won't be in your belly; it'll be parts of us, so it's not actually
I
You
doubt
should
that.
suggest
bonus action. Bonus action tentacle slap.
Look, it's already out. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I already knew.
Definitely not gonna hit with a 11.
No.
What are you laughing at, stupid guy?
you should suggest that he fly back and grab Roderick and bring him here.
You know, I was thinking that too.
See, maybe if that's what you were going to say, he wouldn't have passed. But no.
I just wanted to tell us to leave us alone. That's it.
Didn't even
It's
pay attention
bad
to what
me.
happened
How,
to him.
how
'Cause
dare I do that?
do you guys remember when I asked you what's your marching order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Roderick was in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Just leave it at that. All right. So, Mara, you're up.
You never told us you were gonna leave.
I didn't say
He never
left.
said that he was tired. He
Yeah.
talks a lot, obviously.
I didn't
So
say
he
you
would have
left.
said something.
I didn't say he left. Oh, he hasn't
He got-
talked to you guys in a couple of days. He's been
Yeah,
quiet.
we would have noticed the first day.
He was quiet.
We would have
Yeah, well,
noticed.
yeah, that's even if that were, he'd just been quiet, not like completely left.
But
Anyway,
it's not like I never look behind me and I don't see the giant. I'm gonna be like, what?
Go ahead. Well, I mean, you're Mr. Focused. I'm moving forward. I'm not waiting for nobody. So there's that too.
Yeah, but
you
I
have
still
to
like to
rest
look
first.
around.
Yeah. All right. Mara, you're up.
Okay. Slashing, hopefully. Look at that. 24 to hit with
24.
13 damage.
How?
And then 24 to hit
How?
with only 6 damage. And then, hey, stop it. Ow. Oh, I can use second wind, right? Or whatever what is that bonus
Action
hit?
surge.
Action surge. And then I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's a natural 20 or
Okay.
29. A D8 plus 5 is the base,
Okay.
plus another 4 on top of that.
Plus 17 points of damage.
And then second hit. Oh, that almost was a natural 20. 23 to hit
Yeah.
with an 8 damage.
All right.
And that's my bonus action, right?
No, you haven't.
The
Yeah.
action surge.
You haven't. Is it a bonus action to use your action
I
surge?
thought it's a free action.
I thought it was just a
Oh.
a feature.
And you just get it. You just get it once every shorter log rest.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'll do the bonus action.
Okay.
What is this?
What was that?
Never mind. I was reading another one. Um, the the scimitar,
Okay.
and that'll miss.
All right. That's your turn.
And that's it.
He's like, And 25. Oh no, 23. The
To
hit?
hit me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 9 points of slashing. Second. That's a miss. Third. Man, he cannot hit you with that tail spike. Okay, that's it. He's just trying to tear at you. He gets one slash off, and that's it. All right, Ari, you're up.
How are monsters affected by exhaustion?
They suffer the same negatives that the rest of you do. Are you gonna make them exhausted?
I was thinking about it.
Okay.
Um,
Suck
but
that
I've
life
never
force.
cast this before, so you know what? I want to do it,
Go for it.
and I'm gonna tell Mara to make sure she doesn't go inside the sphere thing because it could be bad for her.
Okay.
So it's a 30-foot sphere.
What's
I
the
want
save?
the outside edge of it.
Okay.
So sickening radiance. So the outside edge of this 30-foot sphere is going to essentially encapsulate this guy.
Okay. Then how does he
And
have a
it
save?
says, yeah, so it says whenever a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, they make a Constitution saving throw or take 40/10 radiant damage, suffer a 1 level exhaustion, and emit a dim green light in a 5-foot radius, making it
Okay.
impossible for them to be invisible.
Okay.
The light and any levels of exhaustion caused by the spell go away when the spell ends.
Okay. So what's the save?
15 for Con, but
Uh-oh.
it's on his turn.
On his turn?
Yeah.
Or
So
when he
it's
when
it's
is
whatever it's whatever a creature walks into it for the first time, or when they start their turn.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll cast that and Tentacle Slap. Please hit 26.
Yep, that hits. You know that hits, right? Right? Yeah,
I hope so.
me
You
too.
know, I can never be too careful, and then that'll be 10 cold damage.
Ow. It's cold in here. All right, Mara, you're up.
Um, so that I forgot about the whole special things. He's sapped from my last
Oh, okay.
thingy.
All right.
I keep forgetting. Okay. So if I go up to it, will I be affected by the
You could swing at it right there. Just don't move.
okay, I'll do that then. 21 to hit
Yeah.
with 11 damage.
Ow. Okay.
That one, next one's only a 13.
13.
Does that go?
Nope.
It does not.
No, it does not.
And then the offhand stuff, 23. Oh, if I have mastery in this weapon mastery with it, can I add the +4 or is it still a
It's whatever you
just
roll to hit.
so it's not the plus? It's like I rolled a 1.
So then you still add your bonuses, but a 1 is a 1. So
Okay, so 5.
so 5. So to go ahead and roll your dex save.
Are you talking about is it like a
Scimitar.
feat?
No, she had a natural 1.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh, no, that's damage. The frost brand to hit is a 23.
Oh, yeah.
The damage is 5.
Okay. So he sapped again, right?
Yes,
What was the damage again on the frostbrand?
5.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And what does
All
that
right.
do?
He's looking
That
messed up.
is a nick.
All right. So I rolled a 15 on the save. Yeah, +3. Okay, yep. And then what happens with the save? Does he still take damage? Ari?
Uh, yeah. Does he make it or does he not make it?
Well, is it a DC 15, 16?
15.
Yeah, he made it, but he still takes half damage, right?
No.
No damage at all?
It doesn't say that he takes damage if he
Oh.
fails. It just says succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage, exhaustion,
Oh.
green light. Doesn't say anything about whether they pass.
Well, he's going to not be there no more. Hot.
That's bullshit. Just leave him there. He doesn't know what's going on. He's saved. He's fine.
He knows what's going on. He's not dumb. All right. So now he's got his wing wrapped over Miss Ari. He's gonna. Oh, really? It hit the thing and it came off the 19. Jerk.
Oh,
Oh, so sad.
Oh, now it hit the nat 20 and came off of that. Mara, does a 19 hit you?
no, it does not.
All right, let's see if this last hit does anything. Oh, Ari, 22.
Nope.
Wait, what?
I have a 23.
22?
How do you have,
It was
do you have a
23?
23?
Woo!
I've got armor that's 16, dexterity bonus +2, cloak of protection, ring of protection, and a +3 shield.
A +3 what?
Shield.
Oh, you're carrying your shield.
Yeah, I took what's it called? Warcaster for that last level up.
All right.
I'm a beefy, all right? I'm a beefy warlock.
All right. Ari, you're up.
I laugh in its face. I'm just kidding. Well, seeing as how both of my spells are now useless, that's also really fun. I think that I need to get away from this thing.
Sure. Where are you
So
going?
I'm gonna do a good old shocking grasp.
All right. Do it.
Nat 20.
Okay, 16 damage. Oh no, D8 plus.
It's 2d8 the base now. So
Okay.
yeah, 16 plus whatever this is. Plus 11, so dirty 27 math.
Okay. How
And
much?
he 27,
Ow. That hurts.
and he doesn't have reactions. So I'm now going to run not towards my big bad circle.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm actually gonna drop concentration on that. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna run around it.
Where are you gonna
So
run?
if he wants to come after me, he's got to come through the circle.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm running away to the west,
Arn? Oh, this way. You're running
and
this way.
then as I pass my tentacle, I'm then gonna head north.
This way?
Yeah, that way. There you go.
Okay.
And then how far can I get?
You're actually right here.
And is
Yeah.
that's my full movement or
Yeah. That's 20
okay.
plus. Actually, you're here. That's 30.
Okay.
All right.
Tentacle pop between us,
Here?
even though it's yeah, even though it doesn't really matter, but he doesn't know
No.
that.
Okay. Mara, you're up.
He's gonna it's slapping.
Oh, he's gonna
What
hit.
if I
What's his?
Yeah, he's slapping for a 23 to hit,
What's the reach?
10 feet.
Okay.
Another 10 cold damage.
Ouch. All right. Miss Mara, you're up.
right? So should I make a deal with him ish? I know that we're all kicking each other's ass and it's a hot mess. But I wonder if so I'm gonna hold my hand up and I'm gonna try to say, hold on. We don't
What?
we don't
What?
we don't want any I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to fight you. I want to we were just looking and we got nosy and we saw something buried and our fault. So I I don't want to fight anymore. But we do need help. And I know that we just messed up. I would help heal you if
Okay.
you would help us out for
What do I get?
well,
What are you offering?
Food that is not us.
food. Yeah, can we do something? And I'll heal you.
I have an unlimited supply of water.
Water, food, um, I'll heal you all up and we'll leave you alone and we just need a little bit of help. We seem to have lost a friend back there
Oh.
a little back. And it's I'm wondering if you would be able to fly and pick him up or bring him back.
Okay. Hmm.
And I, you know what? Hell, I don't have anything else. I'm no use anywhere else. So, consider it an IOU or whatever. Or I'm in your, I'll do what do you need? I'll give you a favor. I owe you one.
Um, So, what are you offering in trade then?
I don't honestly, to be completely honest with you, I don't
Hang on, let me
have
take a look
much.
through my bag here.
He licks his
I
lips and
can
he looks over at
help
Arn.
you.
Can I eat her?
No, no, I don't know. We kind of have no, you cannot. But I'm gonna give him the health potion first. Have him do that.
He looks at you. Says,
Lay
okay.
down my lay
So you're
down
using
my thing. Help him out there.
you're using your action.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Roll for a health potion?
Yeah, because you said you're giving it to him, so he's gonna drink it.
So what do I'm rolling for?
What's the
In
health
case I
potion?
spill it?
No, the hit points that you're gonna give him.
Oh, I thought you meant like an attack.
Oh.
Okay.
You're rolling to see if you drop it on the way
I
to
know.
give it
I'm like,
to
wait,
him.
I'm slow here for a sec. I don't know. The sun's getting to me. I'm
No,
parched.
I think that would be hilarious if you like tripped and fell and it just broke over the floor and just soaked up in the sand. You're just
That would
looking
be
at him like
horrible.
Like, oh man.
I'm so sorry.
the
All right, it's
intention was
2d4.
there.
I know. It's the thought that counts. 6, 2d4 plus what?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 8.
Oh.
And I will take that out
Oh.
of my inventory.
I feel much
And then I'll
better.
throw him a piece of vulture. My portion of the vulture.
Chicken.
Chicken leg, a chicken nugget. Since he's larger.
And he sits back, looks at you. Tell me what your friend looks like.
And if there's anything else I can do, and I just don't know what.
A
He's a big
giant
giant,
wandering the desert.
but he probably lost a few pounds. It's hot out here. He's probably sweating. He might not be
All right. Well,
as heavy as.
I will try.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'll try to catch him some more food while he's.
All right, so he flies off.
I can't. I look at her. I'm just like, I can't believe that worked.
I can't even believe that worked. But I don't want to kill him. I mean, we woke him up. It's our fault. Well,
I didn't want to kill him either.
I felt bad.
That's
He
why
was
I
like
tried
sleeping.
suggestion at first, and then it's just like, oh, 19.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he took pity on us. And I wish I could. I don't have anything to give him though.
This is what I get for cutting the membrane. Just trying to explore things.
Here, what is it?
So we wait here to come back, or
Well, we gave him a description and stuff. I don't know how long we should wait.
I mean, he flies pretty quick.
He's
He's right. Like we
pretty
can
fast,
barely
right?
even see him, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
we can take a long rest. And yeah.
Can I look inside the hole that he was sleeping in and see if it's like
Sure.
suitable for us to?
Yeah, you could go in there.
Is it like all gooey and crap, or no?
I mean, it's got gooey stuff, yeah, but there may be stuff down there.
Is there any eggs or loot?
You're gonna do an investigation?
Sure.
We should not steal from him after
I'm not going to steal. I'm just looking to see if there's any in there.
Okay.
11. Plus guidance. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to guide you to look and to look through his stuff. No, you're on your own. I don't know what kind of lady Umberly is, but are you sure you want to do her a favor?
Just looking.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna turn around so
If we're gonna
my
sleep
back
in,
to.
I mean, if we're gonna sleep in here, if we're gonna sleep in there, so we're safe, we need to make
Yeah.
sure that we're not touching anything bad, right?
I mean yes. I'm not gonna touch anything.
Which requires us to investigate the area.
It doesn't require us to investigate. All you need to do is observe what's around you before you lay your head down to
That's
sleep.
investigating. That's investigating.
All right, fine. All right. I'm gonna sit right where I am.
That's hilarious. You guys are arguing over. Okay. You guys mind if I go to the restroom?
Okay. I'm gonna go get some water then.
Okay. I'm gonna pause everything so I can go potty.
I'm gonna sit here and have my dog scratch my arm some more. Oh my God, stop.
Let's go back to me. Go here. And then here.
Listen, I know you want to play. All right, we can play for a bit right now.
And here. All right, we're back. So here you are in this ruined room complex or something, and Mara keeps warning Ari, don't mess with the nest. I'm putting
It's
words.
a nest.
Well, I'm putting words in her mouth right now. Whatever that hold is, leave it alone. And Ari's insisting I gotta look. But either way, Mara was able to tell or convince the Manticore to find your friend. And he takes off, he leaves. You're sitting here in this ruined room, you know, possibly a building or attached to something else. What do you guys do next?
Well, we are waiting to for him to bring him back. So resting. And I don't know if you're looking through his stuff. As far as I know, that's it until the guy comes back.
Okay.
We didn't even ask his
Is that what you're gonna do?
I'm looking, not necessarily taking anything, just looking.
At the what?
Anything inside?
So you did roll an 11. Remember that number.
I did.
You can see,
I sure did.
it looks like it was, a void that was designed to hold this creature, and maybe it was hibernating. Maybe somebody gestated it, put it here, and then it just grew and grew and grew until somebody decides to break it, wake it up.
Oops.
Wonder who that was.
Okay.
Jeez, Mara, great job.
I know. So that's why they kicked me out the first time.
Because you woke up a manticore?
Story of my life. No, I'm always getting into shit. So maybe that's why they just like get out of here. You suck.
Yeah. So what do you guys do?
Eating.
Guess we're camping out. Excuse me. That was a weird hiccup.
Yes, it was. Put this.
Waiting for the manticore to bring back our big boy.
Oh, where is it?
So wait a minute on the map. And Ari, do you have a map or are you going by like what's in your head?
Compass.
Compass. Okay. So I'm wondering if you're seeing this pyramid thing on the or
Yes, I was given
where
a semi-map by my patron. A direction of travel.
and how much is each of these hexes, did you say?
One day.
One day.
A day. Okay.
All right. The pyramid you were talking about doesn't look like it has a base, and it's sitting on a hill, ways away from you. How long are you guys planning on staying here? You're gonna stay here until it comes back?
Well, I mean, if we leave, then telling him to go get Roderick and to bring him back would then just
Defeat
leave
the point,
Roderick.
right?
Yeah, and then he might eat Roderick.
We could leave a message for Roderick when he brings him here and say, kill the manticore if he tries to eat you. We went to the pyramid and pointing in a direction. Like
Kill the manticore if he tries to eat you.
All right. So you guys.
How about
Yep.
okay, so here. If you have to get to that pyramid ASAP, I know you got the journey. I can wait here for Roderick and then we can catch up at the if you want to go that way. But I'm not gonna leave Roderick. I'm not gonna have the manticore drop him off and then we leave a note like, hey, eat the manticore. Or like put him in a position where he now has to fight a manticore when he was just walking back home or whatever he was doing.
All right, fine, we'll wait.
Okay. So about a day later, you guys hear wing beats in the sky, and he lands, and in his beak he has a club, and in his claws he has a large femur, bigger than
Oh,
your
no.
sword. And he drops it down,
Did you kill him?
and he says, "We had a deal."
Oh, you're right.
And says, "I found his bones. They were spit out by some kind of a sand lion."
What
Oh.
the hell?
You know what a sand lion?
Well,
Why did he walk?
I guess we could take his club.
You guys know what a sand lion is, right?
You talking like a
Lion that lives in the
like
sand.
a Snarlack?
I mean,
I'm just imagining a lion that lives in the desert or something. I
I'm
don't know.
imagining a Sarlacc pit. In
that's
that
that's
he
accurate.
fell into in that he fell into a Sarlacc pit. That's why
That's
we didn't hear
accurate.
anything.
Yeah, you didn't.
I don't. What is a sarlacc?
So here's what happened. You guys remember when I asked you guys to roll perception and you rolled real low that one time?
We
Okay.
asked for passive perception only
I
once.
did.
Oh,
That's true. Passive perception. That's right. And I had an 18. And then
Okay.
I wrote for him to see if he makes noise. I wrote a 4.
So he got snatched.
Got snatched.
Well, damn.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you
we
for
will
being
remember.
following through. Give him a pat on the old whatever he's got going on there.
Yeah.
That is a Sarlacc, by the way. It's a giant hole in the ground. That's a mouth.
Oh, it's a mouth?
No, but that's
Yeah,
a
it's
good
a mouth.
representation. It's a representation
Oh.
of what happened.
That's a Sarlacc pit, not a sand lion.
I think sand lion is something different.
Well, thank you for going and,
Well,
and at
to
least trying. Um,
the
sorry again
pyramid.
for intruding. Be on our way. Yep.
Would you like to come with us?
Mm. No.
We're going on an adventure.
Because I'm hungry.
Um,
You want to see what it looks like, Sonia?
yes, sure.
Okay, hold on. There it is. That's outside of the pit.
Oh, you have it in Discord.
No.
Oh, it's not a lion at all.
They're called sand lions.
That's hideous.
That ate a giant.
Well, it's pretty big.
That's gross.
They're darn big.
I would be afraid of that a lot.
And we
More
didn't
than I
hear
would be
it
afraid of.
Huh?
at all? We didn't hear it at all?
I told you what happened.
That's insane. Man,
I bet
I'm so
it
dedicated
looks
to
like
my
it makes
quest.
clicking noises.
Here's what did you say?
I said I'm so dedicated to my quest.
No, what did Mara say? What just now?
I said it looks like it makes clicking sounds,
There's
like
this
like
is
little skittery, clicky sounds.
here's a real
That's gross.
that thing. They literally
Ant lion.
whatever falls into one of these pits will get snapped in half and then pulled underneath.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's the circle of life.
Um,
I'm gonna watch out for those specifically then from here on out.
hold on a second. There's this guy right here. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna show you this one. This guy right here is the water version.
I don't really like him.
Oh, stop. I didn't want the video. I want the image. Where's that? Yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna show you this one. Okay, ready? Sonia?
Yep, yep.
Okay. This is the water version. So there's one on land and there's one in the water, underwater. This guy right here. This thing right there. See him?
I don't want any of
It's
these on
loading.
our way.
This guy right here.
That's
Oh.
no
They're called bobbit worms.
bobbit worms.
Yeah, they literally come up and they grab a fish and pull them down. That's the end of it. Once it grabs you,
Gross.
it's over.
What? I don't understand the purpose of some of these animals.
Talk to the guy. Talk to him and say, look, why?
It's on my
I mean,
list of many questions I have when I get there.
You know what he's gonna say?
Huh?
Just sit down.
Just
Go
don't
over
even worry
there.
about it.
Go over
Don't
there.
ask questions.
Go say hi to Jesus. Just I'm busy.
stop trying to understand me. It's impossible.
You know what? Why can't you just be happy that you're here? Why you gotta complicate it?
Right?
You
I'll sit down and
question
shut
it.
up now.
Like,
Not a problem. Zip mouth.
my favorite of those videos are when people try to teach gun defenses online, and the guy somebody will show one, and I'm like, and then the very next part of the bit is somebody showing them try to do it, replicate it, and then you see them in heaven like, what just happened?
Oh yeah. Those are good.
I mean, they're true.
I know who you're talking about. It's the Chicago self-defense guy.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the
God.
Chicago police guy. That's so stupid. Everything he's done is so fucking stupid.
I mean, there's some stuff that has some validity, but if you're in a car and somebody has a gun on you, you're probably in the wrong profession. Or you didn't look in the back seat and they just want the car or your money or you dead. So that is what it is. You're not coming out of that unscathed. You're really not. Because for me, it's like I'm looking in the back seat.
I never look in the back
Well,
seat.
people wonder why I always have my firearm on me.
Well,
I've got
I don't think
one
I've
there,
ever looked in the back
one
seat when I've
there,
gotten.
one there, one over there.
one within 15 feet, I'm stabbing you. You're getting stabbed. I might get shot, but you're getting stabbed. That's happening. But you ever seen Instructor Zero? You know who that is?
Maybe.
Instructor Zero is a very good firearms expert. I mean, he's very good. Him and another guy who was a knife expert, they did a test and 15 feet.
Yeah,
And
I've seen that.
okay, and then you see how Instructor Zero was able to vector to the side and shoot from here.
Mhm.
That's basically how you deal with it when you're getting chased with a knife. You got to create space and be able to, pull the trigger.
That's literally part of our qualification as cops is shooting from essentially your side.
Yeah, you got to shoot from here.
No,
But
it's like you literally pull it directly out of the holster. You can't
shoot like this.
Yeah, you can't you pull it directly out of the holster, flip it up like you're, gunslinging,
Mhm.
cant it to the right, and that's how you're firing.
I'm surprised they don't teach gunslinging anymore. As a practice. No, I'm serious. As a
It's probably because of we have to be responsible for every single round that we put
of
down
course.
range.
Of
So,
course.
teaching the gunslinging thing, I feel like would attract the wrong people to be cops and also would lead to a lot of uh unintentional harm.
Well, that happens anyway because people suck. And I'm not just specifically about cops, and just in general. Um, I will say that I oh geez, just the reality of a knife fight is you're going to get cut. Accept it, and then just do whatever you can to get out of there. Protect yourself and get out of there.
It's the severity of the cuts are what matters. You have the superficial,
This,
the functional, and then the deadlies.
yeah, and
And
it's like
you sacrifice getting stabbed deadly to get stabbed one of the other two lower ones, or functional only to get stabbed superficially. You don't
right.
sacrifice a higher level for a lower level.
Yeah, like I tell my kids all the time, first thing I say, if somebody pulls out a knife, you're in the wrong part of Cleveland. So let's just get that out of the way, and they laugh. The second, You need new friends. Third, do you have a backpack? Okay, you got something to block. And four, you better get your cardio up. Get the hell out of there. Find your parents. But as far as when I start to teach is when they get to the brown and black belt level, and they have to be a certain age, like 14 to 16. And then and I tell them all the time, I may have some skill at this, but I'm not stupid. It's just like, oh, you got a knife. Here's my wallet. Oh, I want something. No, no, no. Make a choice. And even when I do women's self defense, you always have a choice. They're like, what do you mean? He's got a gun. He's on top of me. Pull the trigger. You either pull the trigger and necrophiliac me or fight. You have a choice.
Well, I got luck points. So I just use luck points. And I'm good.
Okay, Sonia. Not all of us can be lucky.
But no,
I got three of them.
I tell them, you have a choice. Me personally, if I'm gonna get violated, you're gonna have to kill me. That's me.
Same.
That's
Yep.
me.
That's
And
for real.
the thing is you women have a choice. You can submit, but go straight to the hospital and let them do their job and give proper description, pay attention. Like that. As far as everything else, I'm not going to teach you gun disarms. I'm not going to do it because you're going to die. You are going to learn a gun disarm today and you will never practice it again, and then you will die. I'm not going to teach you knife disarms today because you will die. I'll teach you how to deflect the knife. I'll teach you how to move away the angles of all that knife shit, but I'm not going to teach you disarms because you will die. You're going to try to reach for the thing. He's going to cut across you and he's going to stick it deep into your chest and you're dead. What are you going to do? So that's my philosophy when it comes to women's self-defense, which it's just a gimmick to make money, honestly. I'm like this. If you want to learn real self-defense, go to the gym and go there 2 to 4 times a week and train your ass off. And if the guy you're teaching with is trying to sell you a black belt, they're not teaching you self-defense. Walk the fuck away. If they're putting you with guys and they're throwing you around and embarrassing you without hurting your dignity, stick with that guy or girl, whatever. Because there's some good female instructors I won't fuck with, kick my ass. But anyway,
I think we should say and retcon and say that we had this entire conversation with the Manticore before we left. And
Yes.
in return, we gave him advice on how to defend against things and, words to wisdom. And thank you for trying to get our friend. And
But you still
sorry
failed.
again about the disruption in your nest.
You still failed to get our friend though.
he licking his paws, say thank you. I personally, I'll just stab you. Like right now, we had that fight and you were stabbing me, so I should have just backed off and used my angles and stuff, and but it didn't work. And he points at all the cuts you got on his body.
Again, apologies.
What about the electricity? How are you supposed to help against that?
I can't. That's nothing. I mean, I can counterspell it if I knew the spell, but I don't because I'm not a wizard. And
It's a cantrip.
What?
You can't cast.
I can counterspell a cantrip. What are you talking about?
I mean, if you really want to.
Well, I mean, if it's going to keep me from keeping you to run away and not taking the damage, of course. Because you see behind me that big globe thing?
Uh-huh.
If you would have got me to go in there, I would have been in trouble. Right?
No,
by
it
the
was
way,
actually a globe of healing. That's
if-
why it
if-
looks,
If you didn't sit there and hoard all those magic items, your armor class probably would have been 16 and I would have tore your ass up. But hey,
I didn't hoard any magic
plus
items.
3 over here, plus 2 over there, 18 armor.
I have 16 armor.
That's 18.
I have 16.
What? Yeah, okay. And, 18 with the cloak and the ring and stuff. That's okay. When you
And then I
run,
have a +2 for dex.
when you run into the anti-magic field, don't cry.
Yep, I know. I'm asking for it. I'm just waiting for it to happen. That's why I said this level up. My choices were to become a tank Or to take a double charisma upgrade. Oh, I took the tank option.
It works. It's all right. It's okay. Just put 20 goblins on you.
Do what?
20 goblins.
Do it.
20 goblins with a dagger, 2 daggers. And they'll be
Dude.
1d4ing crazy.
Please.
What?
I said please put 20 goblins around me in a 10-foot circle around me. Just do it.
Mm-mm. There would be 8 of them around you. Yeah, 8 of them. Yep. And the rest of them will be throwing stuff at you.
I'm petting the manticore.
That's 16 swings.
That is.
So I'd be rolling 16 times. So that's basically 8 attacks at advantage.
Yep.
and like, yeah, go ahead. Concentrate right now.
I have advantage on concentration saving throws.
This guy's got a wounding sword. That one's got a poison dagger.
I don't like how you're thinking about this stuff while we're
What do you mean?
mourning. We're
we-
mourning Roderick's death right now.
Wait, well, I'm sorry. That's true. Mourning his death. Yeah, I can tell because you're over here talking about other stuff. Anyway, so moving on. You're here, and the creature kind of settles down in his little nest, and he looks at you guys. So, what's your next step?
Pyramid, as I'm pointing at the pyramid.
You're gonna go over there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything we should know about?
Well, I can tell you that's the top. That's
Very
not the
observant.
bottom. Well, I mean, I've been here for a
Yeah.
while. He points down to the hole and says, "I just hibernate here." You know, it's huge, limestone blocks. It's been here for millennia, easily.
Anything creeping around over there?
I mean, you can go find out. I don't go there.
You don't go over there? All right.
I don't mess.
Well, thanks for the advice.
I don't go where I'm not invited, like other people.
What if I invite you?
Apologies.
Oh,
We'll be on our way.
you're gonna go invite me
Mm-hmm.
to where?
The pyramid.
Why do you want me to go to the pyramid?
Change of scenery.
There might be food over there.
You're just looking for a tank. You're already armor class 23. You got this.
Oh my god.
Jeez. It's not done. It's gonna keep going. We got another 3 hours.
Alright. So what's he doing? What's our
Manticore not coming?
Manicore's like, I'm not going in there. That's why I sleep here.
Right.
Well, we took a long rest already, right?
Correct.
Well, it
Here's
was great meeting you.
Look, go on the other side. You'll see the entrance.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Night.
He holds up Paul. Peace.
If you see any sand lions around, make sure you kill them.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go down into the sand pit and try to eat one. That's his laugh.
You know what? This guy is really mean to me. I'm just gonna
I'm
leave.
not. No, hey, come here. Come here. Tells Ari to come over.
Does she?
Do you?
Oh, that's what you're asking?
Yeah, does Ari come over?
Sure.
Okay, so he comes over and puts his head on your shoulder, puts paws around you. It'll be okay. He sits back, wings folded.
Can I
That was
whisper into his ears?
Go ahead.
What are your thoughts on Umberlee?
Who's that? He sits back and looks at you, tilts his head.
Never mind, and I'll leave.
Okay. By the way, mentors really can do talk. I'm not just doing this for the sake of the harassment that you're feeling.
No harassment that I'm
I mean,
feeling.
you think you're being harassed. That's not harassment. Roderick was messing with you, but this guy's not doing that. Okay. Mara,
Yes,
thank you. He hands
you're
you
welcome. Thank
hands you
you.
he hands you back your empty vial.
Oh, thanks, actually.
Yeah. I cleaned it. It's not doesn't have no more.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome. All right. So you guys go to the other side?
Yep.
Okay, after walking and traversing the sand and dirt, slipping aside a little bit, you can see in a rectangular building. Looks like it was made of stone blocks. It's on the desert sands on the other side of the what that must be the pyramid mound. A wide portico opens to the through it. You can see there's the ceiling is supported by 2 rows of red granite columns. A dark passage leads deeper into it.
That looks scary. You want to go first? Your
Sure.
pyramid. Okay. I got your back.
Go in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I'll
you start.
guidance you for perception.
But I'm checking for traps.
Go ahead. Perception or what do you call it?
Perception.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, perception.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Ugh. 8.
Okay. Yeah.
Yikes.
So
Obviously, I'm not used to this, so
well, I mean, the although you see a pair of carved and brightly painted granite columns in the front, beyond that it's dark and it's harder to see. Even though you may have dark vision or all these other things that make you impossible to kill. The chamber is roughly triangular in shape. You see stone statues of a regal man holding a crook and flail and wearing a striped cloth headdress there at the front. Those the ones in the front. They're on either side of the entrance. The head of one of the 2 statues lies cracked and broken on the floor. 2 more stone statues beyond that, depicting winged creatures, are facing in, with leonine bodies and falcons' heads sit beyond those. Keep going.
What is the light
sure.
like in here?
Yeah, you can see in about 10 feet and then it gets dark.
I'm gonna put up a torch because I don't have like
Instead of you putting up a torch, I just cast light on your sword.
okay.
All right.
And
And
then I have dark vision of 60 feet, so.
Laura, what's your armor class?
20.
Let him go first.
Yeah, I was planning on going first.
Yeah.
All right.
that's-
Didn't
So
you
the light-
tell me to go first?
Yeah, I thought
So
that's
the light's behind you.
what's happening.
And then
Essentially, I'm not letting anybody go in front of me because this is my quest.
so the smooth granite walls are decorated with some kind of pictures, weird lines, and faded murals. You guys know these are hieroglyphs because you're from up there. They depict loyal subjects and thralls presenting offerings to a pharaoh who sits on a golden throne flanked by winged, falcon-headed lions. A passageway leads into the darkness beyond.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we should be going through this. I don't know if we have time for this.
Well, I'm just following you. I didn't realize that I had a plus 5 in perception. So if you want me to check, I don't know what yours is, but
4.
I
What do you want to do?
can check
I mean, I think a
behind.
little peek won't hurt, right? A little peek won't
Yeah,
hurt.
Yeah, a
And then
little
if we
a peek
if
won't hurt.
something looks bad or like we gotta do something bad, then just leave.
Just, we won't try to wake anybody up if they're
I won't cut any membranes open.
no membranes and no unburying
So you going in?
And I'll
uncovering things.
also make sure to look behind my shoulder every now and then and make sure that you don't get eaten by a sand lion.
Thank you. Thank you. And I promise you, if I'm gonna walk off randomly in the middle of nowhere, silently, I'll let you know.
All right, you guys are going forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's your passive again,
14.
Mara?
15.
15. Okay. So as you're walking forward, Mara, you see up there's two stones that look out of place above where he's going to walk into the hallway.
Hold on, Ari. I'm noticing two stones above where you're gonna walk that look out of place.
Oh boy, what is it, Mr. Jones?
Let's go check this out before you go in there.
Okay, Mr.
Guidance for
Jones.
you.
Dr. Jones. Ah, damn it, I said Mr. Jones, not Dr. Jones.
I'm like, I don't know that show. That
Okay.
Mr. Jones went over my head.
It's Indiana Jones.
Yeah, now I get it.
He's got his little kid
Dr.
assistant.
Jones, you
I'm
stay with
done.
me, you live longer.
I'm done. That's it.
All right, so
Guidance
are we
and
disarming the
perception.
trap?
Did you find the trap?
Yeah, let's try that first.
I could just go and set off all the traps.
I'm gonna stand back then if that's your plan. I'm not going to. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna check.
Okay.
I'm gonna check for which is only gonna get me, but what is that? 18.
18. Okay. So yeah, you see the passageway, the two blocks on the floor. So the flooring has they're double blocks all the way across. So you can see
Huh?
tiles all the way across in pairs. And the first two that you would step on. Now you wrote an 18?
Uh, yeah.
Okay, so you know that the first two that you step on would trigger it. But then you look beyond it and you see that the next two would trigger it. So if somebody trying to jump over this,
Would still not be good.
yeah.
Damn. Oh,
Damn,
what if I
these trap
you
makers are getting
levitate
smart.
and I
What?
push you in?
You're gonna levitate?
Because then you won't step on anything.
Yeah, I'll levitate and then I will use
She comes
element.
over and goes boop.
Again, well, you
Sure.
have to push off a wall, right? Or something to be able to go forward.
I can beckon air.
Are you gonna push off the wall?
I'm not gonna push off the wall. I'm gonna beckon air.
Okay, so you beckon air and
Probably a smarter idea.
all right, so you float forward and you stop and you turn around and look back.
I'm gonna keep going forward until I'm past all of the trigger points.
Okay, so you pass the two trigger points and what do you do?
Past the other two trigger points.
Yeah.
So
You
past
happen to see a way to turn it
all
off?
4 trigger points.
Okay.
And I'll look back and
There you
say,
see
what
Mara looking
now?
at you with her sword. It's lit up. Like,
I'm
hey.
I'm waving at you.
I'm like,
Find anything good over there? Any off
Oh,
switch?
I do. This is in the middle of a trap right now.
No switches, no nothing. All right, I'm gonna look at the wall.
Where's the
Oh wait,
cow?
all right. So you're looking at the wall on this side, right?
I'm
Well,
looking at the wall, but I don't
no,
want to push
not
any
I.
buttons if
Mara,
she's in.
you're fine.
Oh.
Roderick, not Roderick. Ari,
Yes,
on your side, what are you doing?
reincarnated. I guess I'm looking around to see if this trap is disarmable or if
All right.
it's just
gonna
there forever and ever
Are
and
you
ever.
gonna investigate?
Sure.
Okay, roll
Don't touch anything.
But I'm not touching anything. I'm just
That's
looking.
investigation.
As invest.
No, I'm looking.
Okay, perception.
16.
Okay, so on the wall on your side, actually on both sides, you see 1, 2, 3, 4 levers. They have an eagle, a lion, a scorpion, and a what's the other animal? A camel spider. That's the symbols on each one of those.
Specifically a camel
jeez.
spider.
Huh?
I said specifically a camel spider.
Camel spiders are rough.
I'm gonna look at Mara and say, this is too much. I think we just need to go. Because I gotta get to Raven's Bluff here.
I'm not good at math. I don't know what buttons you're supposed to be put. I actually
You
I
know
don't know how
what?
far you are and I can't see.
You know what? I'll tell my main group about this place later if I remember, and we'll see about coming back. And then you could join us if you like to.
That sounds great.
So you float back?
Yes.
All right. When you float back, you hit a wall. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Oh no,
You float back
gust
to
of
Mara.
wind.
I think we're just leaving. I just
Okay.
I love the dungeon delve, but at the same time we only have so much time to get through Ari's thing, and I think that by the end of this day two, we need to get to the cove at least.
Okay. So
So,
What is your time limit?
um,
I
Or
think
is it just
I
the
don't
amount
know
of
if there's a
days
time limit because who
you
knows when Kevin
play?
can will be back.
Okay, okay, okay. I
I don't
see.
know.
oh, I thought it
And
was only 3 sessions that I was gonna be away.
how many have you gone? Two?
This is two.
This is the
Yeah.
second one.
All right. So you guys are leaving here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then you're gonna cut across this way?
Yep. We're going up to the port up there.
All right, hold on. Oh, I want that so bad, but I can't have it. Bitches. Okay.
I'll also ask Mara, you have enough money for a very long sea trip?
Let's see. I have $15 to my name. I drank a lot before I left. I spent a lot at the bar.
All right.
And by $15, you mean 15 platinum, right?
15 gold or whatever the monies are here. I have gold in my pocket.
15 platinum, right?
No. All
Sure, platinum is what we
Yeah.
used. Sure.
Yep.
right. So all right, roll a d20.
By the way, one platinum is like 100 gold, I think. So
10.
that's why I
Oh,
was saying
well, I
that
do not have
10
that
gold.
money.
10 gold.
That's why I was saying that.
One platinum is
Yeah,
10
that would
gold.
be nice.
One platinum
Sure,
is 10
platinum.
gold. 10 gold.
That's what it is.
Platinum. 10
Okay.
gold.
What do you need from me?
I need a d20. Roll, please.
Yeah. 7.
All right. So when you come out, there's a series of clouds coming by. Looks like one of those quick cloudburst gales out here in the desert. They just randomly pop up.
Oh,
Uh,
damn.
Gales from Waterdeep?
if you head north, because it's coming from the west to the east. So if you head north, you might be able to beat it,
Is it Gales from Waterdeep?
bro. You know I'm not answering that.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
All right, heading north. Okay, so you get to the port after a few days. Okay, you wind up making it to Keldeneth. What do y'all do? I mean, you stop in Ima, resupply. Go ahead and pay for your resupply, please, for food and stuff and water.
I got water covered, don't worry.
Water covered. All right.
Rations. Yeah, I mean, I'm planning on getting a boat that has all inclusive. All
Okay.
inclusive sail to Raven's Bluff.
If that's the case, then I will cash in all my money and put that towards that.
Let me see something. See if I can find her. Nope. It's not her. Sorry, I'm looking for somebody. Okay. All right. So, what are you guys doing next? Getting on a ship.
I'm looking for a ship that gets us the closest or to Raven's Bluff.
Okay. So, map. Here it is.
It's a long ways away. Across the entire sea of fallen stars.
This is Ravens Bluff right here.
Yep.
This is where you are. So it's several week journey. All right. You guys going?
Are you coming with?
Yep,
All right. So first stop is
At
here.
your own risk.
that's fine. I got nothing.
Second stop is here.
I'm gonna be using control water while we're in the ship to make the ship go faster.
Why don't you use persuasion to see if the
Woohoo.
guy says okay. Oops.
Okay.
What do you got?
Ding. Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Huh! It's cocked.
What'd you get?
It's cocked.
It's not.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Woohoo.
27 in total.
All right. Hold on.
I'm gonna get to the front of the ship and extend my arms like I'm
I am not
flying
going to
fast.
jack you.
33. Hold that number. 33.
33.
Hmm.
30.
Huh?
20. 20. 16. 27. So calculator.
That's a long way.
Let's see.
Does it have to be like, oh, that path can, what, well, what if,
That's for via ship.
It is like pretty darn close to being the quickest way there.
It's 2,960 miles.
go up?
Wait, that's what?
2,960 miles.
Oh, because each hex equals however many miles.
Right. And 16 hexes is 320. So I just took the total divided by 16. Wait, what did I do? Yeah, I added those
Would
up.
that be
Took the
shorter?
total number of hexes divided by 16 times 3. No.
No, I did it different. I added the total number of hexes
Divided by 16 and then
Times-
times that by 320.
right. And that's what I got. 2,960.
Okay.
So that's it's usually a gold a mile.
Well, damn. Isn't
I
a
don't-
straight shot less money, quicker?
Was it a gold a mile? I thought it was a silver.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is a silver a mile. You're right.
Mhm.
It's a silver a mile. So it's 296 gold.
Paid
Oh.
for in full.
That's per person.
Well, damn. I have 15.
You better look again.
I have to look again.
So it's 592 gold total.
592 gold.
592.
Are you paying for it, buddy?
Oh, wow.
Guess that I am.
Okay. So he
I'm
paid for you.
looking. I'm looking for.
Well, hold on. One, two. Mhm.
Could I sell a potion of healing for 200 gold?
You can sell one for 50.
Oh, I don't know why it says it's worth 200.
What kind of potion of healing is it?
It says it's the normal potion of healing, at least on the
200 gold? In the player's handbook?
yeah. Oh, this is legacy. It does say legacy. Hang on, let me find out what
Yeah.
the non-legacy version is.
How much is our spears? I have weapons I'm not using.
Say that again?
Spears. I just have like weapons that I'm not using.
What are you gonna sell?
How much is a spear?
Like 10 gold.
Oh, it's because I have
10
4
gold?
of them. That's why it
Well,
says
I have 20 spears.
Okay, so you sell them for 10 each. That's 200 gold.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. So you got 200 gold. Go ahead.
And put that towards it.
Yeah.
Well, 215 to be honest. Is
okay, what's 290?
Say that again?
What's
what?
200? What is it? 296 divided by, or
Well,
sorry,
it's
minus.
no, it's
I
um
already paid mine. I already paid mine.
so it's 592 minus 296 leaves 296. So
296 left?
if you pay the 200 with your spears, that leaves 96 left.
And then 15
96 left.
is 81
81 what?
gold.
I'm confused. What do you mean by 81 gold?
There's 81 because she paid 15 as well.
Oh, I see.
And then I'll cover the 81.
Okay, so he's got your 81. Okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. So you paid the
Thank you for
200.
the passage.
All right. So you guys travel. Oh, it's a long trip. Like really, really long. It sucks.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if you got your sea legs like some of us, it's a fantastic trip. I love the entire time.
Are you gonna do any fishing, Mara?
Um, yeah, I could do. I could. Wait, I don't
There-
have any, if they have this stuff on the
There
ship.
may or may have been a moment where Mara is in the ocean getting pulled around by a fish. That may have happened. I don't know. But anyway, you head
It
out.
may or may not have been a giant flying fire turtle.
Right. So you make it to the vast. Hold on. Let me find that map. Nope, that's not it. It is in here under. We got mounts. Maps.
I mean, of all the places, who would have thought that we found a ship that goes exactly to Raven's Bluff? It's like this was.
Well, you'd had to change several ships.
No, I know. I was kidding.
Where's
How
the
many
maps?
connecting flights did we have? 6?
Pretty much.
Well, that's why I drew the line
No,
to
no.
the strait. Not good to go in the middle of the ocean?
No.
It's scary. Okay.
That's where you find krakens.
Oh, crickets are bad. So I heard.
I have a pet. I have a friend kraken.
Where is it? Where's the vast? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So let me see this. Oh, that's a nice map. Wait, we're not gonna
Unless
use
you're
that one.
talking
You
about
know,
like that's for
No, we're not gonna use that one. We're still on this one. Are we on the map? Yeah, we're on this one. So you guys wind up getting into Ravens Bluff. The city is, pretty nice. Where's it? Where's that city at? There it is. And then you gotta reshare. So it should come up. Come on. Seriously. Okay. There you go. Yep. And note that north is to the left, east is towards the top. So you come in, you can see there's a beautiful river, or excuse me, a river coming through out of a small delta here. Bog type landscape. There's a series of what are they called? Wharfs here and docks. Some inside these ships that you can see coming in are a little bit well-to-do. You know what I mean? Nicer ships. And then these are more commercial style. You come in and dock, actually pass a little citadel there. And the captain comes over to Ari and says, "Thank you for your gusts of wind that you were putting our way, and I hope that you guys find what you're looking for here."
Yeah, what's that building out in the middle of the water? The right.
This one,
Yeah.
that's the citadel I was telling you guys past. Just past it. It's like that cannon. So if anybody comes through, scorpions,
Yeah.
they'll get hit.
Oh.
Okay.
What about the one to the left? Is that like a lighthouse?
All this right here, that's just decoration.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that lighthouse exists, but this in here in the middle is just decoration. Let's see.
Okay, well, we're here. Guess I gotta figure out where I need to go.
Tells
Is
you
there
about.
is there an Umberlee temple around here?
There may be, but they're normally not advertised. However, there's a couple of nice inns here on the docks if you want to just get something to drink.
I'm on a mission right now, so
Hey,
can
you
you
know,
point me? Can you
I'll
point me
work-
towards the temple?
all work and no play. Okay. All right, so temple. Believe it's over here.
Well, while she goes to the temple,
Uh-huh.
then I will let her do her thing, and
Mm.
then I'll catch up with her and in town at, and I'll maybe a tavern that we pass or something on the way there. I'll
You don't
hang
want
out
to
here.
watch?
Will you
It's probably
watch?
gonna be a lot of it's probably gonna be a lot of shit going on.
Really? Do you, it's not too personal? Then I'll come. I'll come.
We just
No
spent
sand spiders or
we just
anything?
spent like
300 gold.
how much time on the water together?
That's
I
probably
think
why
that
that's probably why she needs some quiet time.
That
Okay.
is true. You guys, you have
I
a
need-
point. Okay.
I need some girl time. Okay.
I don't speak a whole lot.
Only depends who's present.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you'll make me look that up. Hold on. Where did I put it? Over here. Ta-da.
Yeah, you can show me around. What's so enticing about this Umberly chick?
There it is.
It
26.
is a girl, right? Umberly is it a girl?
She's the bitch queen.
The bitch queen.
bitch queen.
You say that to her face?
Some people.
Gosh.
Lathander, Grandhelm, Mistra, Saloon.
You know what?
What?
Eowyn would have been toast if it weren't for Mary. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If he didn't
That's
stab
very
the Witch King in the side of the leg, she'd have been choked out on the ground, dead.
I'm surprised she
Imagine.
survived the that first time that the Witch King hit her shield.
He
Yeah,
broke her
she got
arm.
busted up.
I know he
Through
broke
her.
her arm, but
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised she didn't die from it going through her shield and then into her head.
Yeah. She took a big hit.
You know what? She has plot armor. Let it happen.
She
What
did. She
armor?
did have plot armor.
I gotta say though, she fought well, and she wound up getting her prize at the end. You know what? There's actually not a Umberly in the town. Let me read the ones that are in here.
Oh my God, did we go to the wrong town? Don't tell me
No.
that we made a wrong turn.
No.
Okay.
You have a civic temple, the chief prelates. It's run by a Lathander priest. You have Shantea, Gond, Helm, Lathander, Mistra, Saloon, Tempest, Tamora, Tyr, Walkeen.
Oh my gosh, you got everybody but what you need. Damn. What if you go to the pier like you did last time and you give
Yeah.
her a yell?
Oh no, he just disappeared, Sonia.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Just disappeared just now.
Huh. My nose is stuffed. Oh, I can change the theme. Oh, blue is nice.
Oh, he's back.
Come back. What's the
Welcome
last
back.
thing you heard?
It's the last thing you heard.
I heard him saying something about that there was not enough something.
No. So here are the goddess temples. Okay. You have the chief prelate's temple that's run by the Morning Lords, priests. Shantea, Gond. Here, let me name them. You got the chief prelate, which is run by the chief prelate of Raven's Bluff, which is a Morning Lord specialty priest from Lathander. You have the House of Bountiful Harvest from Shantea, the Turning Wheel from Gond, the Citadel of Protection from Helm, the Halls of the Morning Light, Lathander. They have a temple here, or a bigger temple. They actually have a church. The Halls of Mystery from Mistra, that's a temple. The Moon Flame from Saloon, only open at night. Tempest, the House of War, over by the barracks. And Timora, the Hall of Luck, which is over in the merchant sector. Umberly is not here. And Mara was suggesting you go to the docks. What were you saying, Mara?
Well, since you got everybody but who you need, maybe you can go to the pier and talk with her again, see if she'll answer.
There's definitely a temple or some worship place to her because sailors
Mhm.
almost all around the place, everywhere,
Yep.
always pray to her.
Doesn't mean there's a official temple here.
So
Yeah,
maybe the
so
sailors kind of know
I think
more.
we need to go talk to a few of them.
Okay.
Be like, hey, if I was wishing for safe travels and not a giant kraken to come out of the water and take away my ship and everything, where would I go to pray?
So you go to the taverns district or by the docks?
Sure.
All right. So I mean you have the scent of the piers and the wharfs, fish, odor of some decay, unwashed sailors, which we know that's not right. You see the Swagger and Shark Tavern ahead. Dingy establishment. Looks like it's got plenty of flotsam used as its decoration, and you know that's also including the patrons who look like flotsam themselves. Um, Someone outside greets you and tells you about the special with the what are they called? Barnacles? Not barnacles. What are those things? Oh, sea urchin stew. And he's, announcing sea urchin stew is ready. Sea urchin stew is ready.
Oh, I love sea urchin stew.
You head that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's time for everything.
There is. Okay, so you go. Oh snap! What just happened? Hold on.
This is a delicate. I'll tell Mara. This is a delicacy of
It is.
my area. All right.
It is.
Really?
Yeah. You know what people eat out of the sea urchin?
Isn't that a sea urchin like that big spiky ball thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people pop them
Yep.
open. They eat them. Sometimes they'll eat them raw.
Oh, delicious. Sounds amazing.
Yeah, but
And
you
you
don't
pull
want to.
you just pull all the pokey things out, and it can't hurt you.
You know what they're eating, right?
Who was the first person to attempt? Like, why would I don't even know. I think I would just leave that alone
It's
It's
like
best
like
not to ask questions.
it's like
completely.
asking it's like asking who thought to take that plant, put it with that food, and eat it. You
Yeah. Well,
cook
they
Yeah,
must have tasted them separately.
why am I taking that plant and that plant and that plant and that meat and sticking it into a bowl and eating it as a salad?
Well, they tasted each individual and by themselves, and then they were like, "Oh, these three would go good together." So they threw them all into a
Well,
pot.
well, they took the sea urchin individual and tasted it by itself. Probably died the first time because they didn't take the pokey things out.
You know what?
Exactly.
You know what's
That's what I'm saying. There has to be like, "Oh, look, I want to eat that."
how long did it
Like,
take before humans started cooking? When did that happen? Like when they started cooking their food? Because at one point humans were just eating whatever they found. They didn't care. It's like they're pretty much animals.
Pretty much me.
I mean,
I mean,
I don't even know.
we ate a lot of raw meat back in the day. We're talking.
Yes, sir.
That's why there's no mammoths and stuff.
Our canine incisors used to be a lot larger than they are nowadays, too.
Yeah. Well, you know who would know that?
Neanderthals?
No, the dental assistant right here. The surgical dental assistant. That one.
It's a
Who's
long time
that?
ago. Our mouths used to be a lot bigger in general.
Yeah.
That's why we could accommodate all
Well,
32
that's
teeth.
because we used to have a smaller brain. So now that we have a bigger brain, it had to make space for the mouth to be
Smaller mouth.
smaller
Yeah.
mouth. Yes.
Well, it's
Yeah.
also because of the food. Well,
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
like to think that it's just because we're supposed to be smarter.
Evolution and the studies, well, from what I've heard, I've not looked myself, but people who do not have their wisdom teeth grow in and they develop without wisdom teeth are a step ahead. Um, evolution, evolutionary speaking, if that's a word.
So what if I have half of my wisdom teeth removed, but not the other half?
that's a
Did
different
they
question.
all come in, or did you only have two removed?
I had the bottom two removed. I have the top two that came in, but
Okay.
they can't remove them because it would leave a hole into my sinus
So you're still
cavities.
you're still Neanderthal. Okay.
But you still have, yeah, they all four of them grew in. So
Yeah, you're still Neanderthal, right?
yeah,
Thanks, I
fortunately,
guess.
I mean, I am too.
you're on the timeline of everyone else.
Thanks, I guess.
You're not a high evolutionary being.
I feel like I am.
Well, okay.
You can levitate then,
You know
so
what?
that's you know
You know
that's
what I wonder? It's gonna sound strange. I wonder if autistic people are a step above us because they're very, very smart. They're like incredibly intelligent.
Well, that's the thing. You have a scale that you're comparing people to that isn't necessarily it's meant for normal other, I shouldn't say normal, but general people. It's not a
yeah.
scale that compares them to what they are.
Right.
Like we have a scale that compares us to what we are, but there's no such scale to compare autistic people to what they are.
Right.
You know?
They're very, very intelligent. Okay. Um, where am I? Oh, I gotta spell that right. Okay.
You're in
What happened?
Ravens Bluff.
Yes, you're in Ravensbluff and you don't find, but you do go to the tavern. You get to the
I
tavern.
get some stew.
Yeah, you do get some stew. You sit down. They charge you a silver and 3 copper for the stew and the mead. The mead is the 3 copper. And it's pretty much watered down. Um, you hear somebody next to you. Remember the disappearing ships I mentioned to you last time? You drag yourselves into your shamrock and wonders. I don't see it. No, I don't. Well, these ships, they've been vanishing out the main trade lanes to the southwest. Actually, southeast. I can't tell my directions. It's been making news around here, and the dock scene is how they was loaded with silver and such. Nobody's taken a mind to investigating it. The ships sink every so often, anyhow. But the news just happened. The most recent boat to Zabir came back. What's more, the crew of this says that the other ships are wrecked on a small reefed isle where the cargo is just laying offshore waiting to be picked up. The crew, and he looks around, like, what are you looking at? He comes back. The cargo is just laying offshore waiting to be picked up. The crew of the ship, the McLean, needs help. They're willing to hire a party to protect them from the natives. There's some ordinary ogres or something. I don't know. The ordinary, like, I wouldn't mention this kind of small news to big time adventure types like yourselves. He's looking at some people there. But the captain of McLean told me he was looking for powerful folk to ensure complete success. And he says that in a perfect accent. That's what he said. He's willing to give up a third of the share of the salvage, too. I think they're still over there at the pier. Nobody else has signed on yet. Easy plunder and pounding the heads of brainless ogres sounds like a kind of fun hobby. So I told the cabin, the captain, I might get some people and he stops, he looks around. You know, it was awful nice meeting you to tell you this, but you know, they're looking for people if you're interested.
What I think I heard the key point in that spiel. Was he drunk? Was he drunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just making sure. Because I didn't understand like a good three-quarters of that. Yeah. So
Me as the player think knows what to do. Me as the character don't think know what to do here because we're trying to find information on, you know, whereabouts of Umberlee or temple for Umberlee or
Do you ask that?
no, I'm saying this out loud so I can collect my thoughts to myself.
But are you saying it out loud in front of Mara?
Uh, uh, I don't know.
it'd be under your breath.
I mean, I feel like she would already be told about what's going on
I know,
since
but
she came all this way.
but do you say this here now out loud?
I'm not gonna say it no, I wouldn't say it out loud inside of here. I think that we're looking for a selective person or persons to help us out, and telling everybody that I'm a worshiper of Umberlee probably wouldn't be a great idea.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
I mean, no.
Bar fight!
Did somebody say bar fight?
I
Where?
wish you were able to get some guidance from Umberlee to see
Yeah, it's just too bad.
what your time frame is to
Can
see
I
if we
can I
could
go
go
up
off
to
on
that
site.
mouthy guy, the guy that likes to talk a lot?
Yeah.
I want to ask him, hey, I heard you talking about a crew that needed help.
And when you turn and look at him, you can see he's got Umberly symbol on his neck on the other side. You couldn't see it. Look at him do it. He's like, "Hey, yeah, what's yours? Yeah, what's yours?
What's mine?
Yeah, what is it that you need from me?"
I'll start like taking two fingers and rubbing on my neck where he's at,
Yeah. What?
or like where his symbol's at. Start rubbing it, just rubbing my neck.
He looks real close. Oh, you got a tattoo like mine? Yeah, right there. You know, I don't have to carry a cross or nothing. I just go, please don't kill us today. That's it. If you do kill some of us, make sure it's not me.
Where would you do a more formal one of those?
What do you mean? Just on the ship. Points to the front door. You know, you're asking a lot of questions, and I'm thirsty. Holds up his cup.
I'll press it. I'll elementalism some water into it.
He just
You need to drink some water, buddy.
holds a
I'll
cup.
fill it. I'll fill it up with more water.
And then the barkeep yells at him from across the way. Why are you spilling water on my floor? Fuck off. I'll clean it up. Give me a mop. I got you. Fuck off. You still owe me from last time.
God. Listen, I'm looking for a formal place to pray.
You can pray anywhere. Just go by the beach and sit in the water. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? You know, there are temples everywhere. It's all over the planet. Everywhere there's water, there she is. Why do you?
Fair enough.
He looks closer at you. He burps. You smell it?
I'll blow it out of my mouth.
Hey, come here.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'd be a lot better if you were not this close to me.
Well, you came closer. You wanted to talk to me.
No, you came close to me. I didn't come closer to
All
you.
right, fine. I'll back off. But anyway, yeah, you can pray.
Yeah, you're not getting none of this guy, all right?
No, now he suddenly gets sober for like a second, like you can pray for her anywhere. You know, it's just real simple.
Okay. Enjoy your time.
No, hey, hold on.
It's just pointing. What is he pointing at?
His cup. He's like shaking it like it's empty.
Go fucking fill it yourself, guy.
Damn it. You know, I give you advice and you don't want to pay up. Cheap scoundrel.
I'm the woman here, all right? Either you buy me a drink or I just leave.
Oh, you're the woman here. We got to treat them all the same. But the moment comes when we ask for equality, you don't want to pay. Get the fuck out of here with your
You
bullshit.
didn't specify
Go over there
I
with your
had to
girlfriend
pay
over
you
there.
at all.
Just
All
go
right,
with
I
your
will.
girlfriend over there. Go over there. Sits
Just
there.
mad because you can't get none, and then I
I
walk
don't.
away.
Look, all I want was a drink.
Nah, walked away.
Bitch.
You just called me. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast his cup.
Oh shit!
Shatters
How's
everywhere.
that? And the bartender looks at you and says, "Get out." He just says, "Get out." He don't even argue. The big bouncer comes over. We don't allow that kind of stuff in here. You're gonna have to take that outside.
All right, listen, big guy. It was just a joke. It's just a joke.
Hey, did you bust something in the? Yes. Well, you're gonna have to leave, ma'am.
It was just a joke. It's okay.
You know what? That's what little children say when they make a mistake. Get out.
It wasn't a mistake. He tried grabbing me. You didn't see it.
Oh. Are you leaving? What's going on?
So I'm
You
saying
know,
he tried
stop.
grabbing. He tried putting his hands on me.
He did. Did he?
Yeah.
Well, then
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You start walking out. He'll follow you on the way out.
I don't want him to follow me. That's weird.
You are.
Chopping grass.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You made the argument that he's getting away with something. Now we're asking him to leave, and you don't want him to leave?
No, I didn't
Make
say
a-
that he can't leave. I said I don't want him
Sounds like-
following me.
Okay, fine. We'll tell him out the back door, but please.
Okay, that sounds good.
Bye.
See ya.
See you next week. You're gone for a week. Oh,
I
you're
will
his
probably-
friend? Points at Mara.
Probably won't be here next week.
Mara,
Yes.
you're his friend?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
bye.
Bye.
And you hear the other guy get yanked. Why? What's going on? What? Casa, you mean that bitch over there? She owes me a drink. She broke my cup. Gets dragged out, thrown out the back.
We go over and laugh at him like Simpsons.
So you go around to the back to
No,
find him?
no, 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 no,
Oh.
no. I was just making a joke.
I'm just asking. I gotta be sure if it's in character, out of character.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because hey, we can play off of that. You should see me when I'm mad, man. It gets really interesting.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go to secluded area that's by the water
Okay.
and
Right, you
try
go with him?
this.
You go with him?
Trying to
Yes.
contact. I'm gonna try and use contact patron, even though I don't have contact
Oh,
patron
yeah.
unlocked.
Okay, go ahead. Roll charisma.
Well, I would say I don't have contact patron, but
What did I just say?
okay.
I was arguing with
Uh, just great charisma.
Yeah.
Can I use inspiration?
Sure, you have it, don't you?
Yeah, I still have one.
Well, let's go.
Would you believe me if I told you I rolled the same number twice?
Yes,
Um,
5% chance to do that.
11.
She's you have to leave a message.
Is it just me? What's going on with the voice here?
With what voice?
Your voice is like
You're
sounds
all
like you're
muffled.
underwater.
Am I at the
You sound like you're underwater.
What about now?
I thought you were just setting the scene at first. I wasn't sure.
No. Well, I mean, it was kind of the
probably.
scene, but I didn't know it was all the way. But no. Doo doo doo. She's not here right now. Please leave a message at the sound of the tone. Do not leave your phone number. Do not leave your email address. She does not use those devices to communicate with you. Beep.
Hey, it's Ari. You visited me a while ago while we were traveling across the ocean sea area down there. Well, I'm here in Ravens Bluff. It's definitely interesting. I need you told me to come here. I know where I'm supposed to go. What do
Beep.
you want?
If you like your message, please hit 1. If you want to re-record, please hit pound.
I'll hit 1.
Okay. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Okay. So what do we know so far? What do we have?
I was told to come here.
Okay.
I was told that I can essentially contact her anywhere near the water.
Okay.
And that there's apparently some crew that needs saving that might have gotten affected by her when they were in the water. So, I mean, other last resort is to try and go and find her.
So what do you do?
I'll, I guess, wait till tomorrow and try to talk to her again.
Okay.
Or could I expend a spell slot to do that?
Sure.
Call number 2.
Guidance.
Come on, dice.
What do you
Come
got?
on, dice. Plus guidance.
Yes.
That's a 2. So there's 11, 12, 13, 17.
Not bad. Congratulations.
Oh, sorry, 16. It's plus 3, not a plus
Oh.
4.
Screw it. You messed up. Never mind. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So you get a what's it called? You get a feeling that the answer was already given to you of where to go next.
What?
Sailors.
What?
So I guess we have to go help those sailors.
Right?
Mara,
Yes.
we
We
gotta
gonna
go
go on a
help.
ride?
Yeah, we gotta go help the sailors.
Well, at least it'll be free, right? The caravan. They need our hire. We'll get some.
I think so. I don't know. Let's, I mean,
Let's go check it out.
yeah.
So you come up there and you see the guy with a huge hat, long feather in it, big red feather. He's
A
watching
plume?
plume, a huge plume. Hat. Why,
Don't ask me how I know that.
why you gotta do that? Why? Okay. I like feather. Okay. Plume's nice.
Can't hear you. I don't know what is.
Don't ask me how I know the word plume. I don't even know.
Okay. I don't know. Anyway, his large red plume is in his hat, bouncing around. He's talking to various people. Do you guys walk up the gangplank?
His
Yeah,
name's Gangplank. That's awesome.
really? That's a cool name.
His name is not gangplank. You walk up the gangplank.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
Okay. I'm Asimon Terrence. Nice to meet you.
Hello,
Friendly?
Terrence.
I suspect that you're here for the job.
Yeah, you're gonna need my help.
Very well. Looks you both over. You look capable enough. We're offering 30% of the share in profits.
Make it 35.
Sounds good.
What? 35? Oh, no, absolutely not.
I'll
Going rate is
literally.
30%.
Hey, hang on. What do you- I was just thinking if he says no, I could totally just shoot off a gigantic lightning bolt into like the air.
You can do that here in town. You can do that. You've already done it once in the bar.
That wasn't a lightning bolt. That was Ultra Blast.
Yeah, it was a force bolt. Or, yeah, it was force.
Yeah, I was saying I could do a lightning bolt.
You can. You can do that.
Hurry, we don't always have to choose violence.
I'm not choosing violence. I'm showing him that I'm what my worth is.
For 5 extra beans? Come on.
5%.
All right. All right.
Bro, you could just use persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Mechanics man.
Yeah, you're
Guidance
right.
for persuasion.
So like I'll do some like prestidigitations, not like prestidigitation, that's like super lame stuff. I don't know. I'll do some like magical stuff in my hands
Okay.
and everything.
All right. So you're like showing
The
all your
entertainment. You're worth
And
extra.
I'm also like I could make this ship go faster. I could create a gigantic trench for us.
What did you roll?
Mm.
You may roll persuasion.
You have guidance.
No!
Oh no.
Please save me, guidance. Okay. So
Four,
I don't think
four.
that's terrible. I have a +7, so that's actually not bad. 15.
Oh, well, I think you know what? 32.
All right, deal. And I'll spit in my hand and I'll.
He spits his hand to him, shakes it, and looks at Mara, ready to shake your hand.
Nay, no spit. No spit.
Just do it.
I
It's a sign of respect.
spit? Are you
In
kidding
your
me?
hand. You can just wash it off later. It's fine.
Oh my God. All right. So I spit a tiny little speckle into my hand.
Shakes your
And then
hand.
I gotta shake this nasty hand of this other man.
Yes.
Oh, no. There you go. Hurry, get it over with.
All right, he shakes your hand.
And then I'll press the
Oh,
digitation in your hand so it's clean.
oh, thank you. I was
You're
just
welcome.
about to, you know,
All right, so,
the gag reflex was just about
It's
to.
about the experience, about going through the experience, all right?
so after
Well,
a
I
few
had
hours,
that and some, what are those spiky things called? In the same day.
So after a few hours, you guys are on your way. Pull up the map.
If we have a couple hours, then I'm going to use my magical cunning to regain my spell slot that I expended to talk to her, but try and
Okay.
talk to her.
Okay. I'm ready. right.
Yeah.
So you head out of Ravens Bluff, come this way, past Pro Camper, down to the Waymeet Isles. But you hit a gale. And it's
Uh-oh.
crazy and strong. And you swear that she's testing you. And after some time, hold on. Let's see. Oh, but by the way, during the voyage, the crew is laconic, never unfriendly towards you guys, always accommodating the desires of your whatever it is you guys want. Captain is he's most vulnerable of a taciturn lot. He talks like that. And no one among the crew volunteers information unless asked. They're very, private individuals, although they are helpful. He runs a type ship. Usually it can be found on the deck supervising the sailors. So yeah, he gives no thought to exactly how things will be salvaged. He just hopes that they will, and he says we'll work it out when we get there. Talk about plans. So after
Is the
sunset,
drunk guy from the bar on the ship?
nope. After the second day, he sails the vessel off the main route towards the island that you guys are at. Near midnight, fog rolls in. It's really, really dark. Then you hear something breaks.
Oh,
That's when the
man.
gale rolls through, and the helmsman says, "Captain, I have zero control of the ship. The hell do you mean? I turn and I can't." And he's like, "Oh damn!" He runs up, and then they're like, "Oh, this fog is unnatural." Then it's with some
No.
dismay that you note the deck of the McLean heaves up and apart, breaking, and it hurls you into the sea. You fall gracefully into the ocean and are preparing to survive in some manner when the mass and a good sized portion of the deck collects on top of both of you. Oh! Gurgling and thrashing about as you normally do when drowning, you frankly attempt to perform some final heroic actions to save yourselves. The ocean seems unpleasantly alive with a powerful current pulling you beyond the reef that you see ahead of you as you're, oh my God, I'm going to hit the reef. That's what the ship hit, by the way. You struggle to keep above water until a great surge brings your feet into contact with silt. Another wave heaves your sodden carcasses to shore. You lie still in the dark, unfashionably covered with sand and kelp. Then you hear the unhappy groans of your comrades and realize that you weren't so miraculously lucky after all. And we're going to pause here for the week.
Jeez.
Not again.
Cliffhanger!
No, I was saying I first met the first group by crashing. Now I'm in the second group and I'm crashing.
It's Umberly.
She's testing you, bro.
Yeah. Chose the wrong
Yeah.
lady.
These poor ships don't need this smoke.
All right.
These
So,
beautiful ships.
we'll pause right here. I'm going to turn off the recording. Okay.
Okay.